Welcome back guys. Today we're looking at the highlights of the London Motor Show. One of the cars that really stood out was this Lamborghini Huracan with a Vollsteiner body kit. The kit is called Novara Edition and it makes the car look so much more aggressive. The standard car looks nice but it lacks a bit of the Lamborghini aggressiveness, so this kit is just right. The kit itself is made from carbon fiber and includes a rear wing and a diffuser that looks like something from a race car. It's almost like a mini Aventador SV type look to it, and as you can see they've managed to integrate the diffuser with the exhaust, which looks really nice. One of the other things they've added to this kit is this subtle side body skirt, which makes the car look a little bit wider, and know that helps with the aerodynamics and reducing the drag of the car. Now all Lamborghinis are low, but with this Vollsteiner kit, the front splitter of this car, which is not only bigger than the standard car, it looks so much lower, and I think it's significantly bigger than the standard car. The only thing I don't like is this air vent above the front wheel arch, but I think that's required to reduce the air pressure as the car sits so low to the ground and there's very little space between the wheel arch and the tyres. If I was a Huracan owner and I wanted to add a bit of aggressiveness to my car, I would definitely consider this kit. Another highlight of the show was this Liberty Walk McLaren 650S, which interestingly a lot of people thought, at first sight anyway, was a P1. Now Liberty Walk is a Japanese company that is famous for producing some crazy cars. They create these kits where they make the cars wider, lower, with huge rear wings. And while I was speaking to one of the representatives there, he said they can actually convert an entire car like this 650S from a standard car to a Liberty Walk car within 24 hours. Now I don't think the McLaren 650S is one of the most exciting supercars to look at, but with this Liberty Walk kit, with its massive rear wing, its wider wheel arches and its adjustable lower suspension, makes the car look amazing. The fact that you can do that if you want it in 24 hours is even more impressive. Liberty Walk is famous for producing a low down and lifter kit, which makes the car hug the ground even more, to the point where you can virtually you can't even put your finger between the splitter, front splitter and the ground. I think Liberty Walk have done a great job with this car and I can't wait to see it on the road. Now the star of the show for me was this Aston Martin Valkyrie, which is a collaboration between the Red Bull Formula 1 team and Aston Martin, with the designer being the legendary Adrian Newey. This car is effectively a road legal race car. It looks like an LMP1 car and its design is completely dominated by aerodynamics. One of the things that you notice about the car is just how low the car is. It's one of the lowest cars I have ever seen, and the cabin space is tiny. It's designed for two people, so it'll be interesting just how the layout works out. Valkyrie is one of these new race-inspired hypercars. Aston Martin are planning to use a V12 6.5 litre V12 engine with a Rimac Curse system. The engine is being developed by Cosworth and is aiming to produce 1000 brake horsepower. They're also aiming for a weight of 1000 kilograms, which will give the car a weight of 1:1. It will be interesting to see how this car compares with the new Formula 1 inspired Mercedes AMG, which is going to be released publicly later on this year, and also the new McLaren F1 replacement, which is going to be a 3-seater car. Ferrari have not said anything about going against these cars, but one can only hope that they do. Great to see these race car inspired hypercars. Just look at this side skirt, it reminds me of an F1 bargeboard, and the tiny rear wing, which means that the diffuser will be creating most of the downforce, and having a small rear wing will mean that the drag will be quite low, which should give the car a very high top end speed. It will be interesting to see the final production version of this car, especially the cabin and also the tyres. This car currently has racing slicks on them, so they're developing new tyres for this car. Now we're looking at the new Lamborghini Aventador S. This car now has 730 brake horsepower, just 10 short of the SV. It also comes with a new 4-wheel drive system, making the car a lot faster around the corners. What's most interesting about this car is the aerodynamics changes. In many ways the S looks very similar to the SV. The aerodynamic changes has allowed the front end to produce 130% more downforce, and the rear of the car produces 50% more downforce than the previous car. The interior has also been updated, but I couldn't take any pictures of that because the reflection was too great. I hope you like this video. It's a short video because there weren't too many nice cars to see, but these were the best of the entire show. And thanks for watching, and please subscribe. Thank you.